Hey, hey, I wonder if God saved my life or just things was like kind of, you know, stopped. But I done seen that a few different times where things just happen and it just go bad. But the route that I was going, it was already going to be bad. Most likely, it may not have been, but most likely, and when you see it like that, you got to see those signs, man. You believe me, man. I was a risk taker. I would, whatever. I'm on whatever page, all that. I don't care about proving something to somebody or something like that. I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? I don't even. I done seen so much goofy stuff growing up as a youngster where I don't even pay nobody no mind to play games with me as far as trying to pump me up to do something or but I almost fell for it a couple times too though, where it probably could have went all bad, but it didn't because it was all stopped on some whole other situation. Other than that, it would have been ugly, And I was willing to take that chance, but I was in my emotion because of something that took place that didn't make sense. I shouldn't have been biting into it, but I did, and I was going to, and I was, it went bad, where I didn't go to jail or nothing. I ain't have to worry about nothing like that too much, but it didn't allow me to go on the route that I was taking. You know what I mean? And it happened a few different times like that. And that it's probably God, you know what I mean? More or less than thinking that, thinking that it was anything else, It was God. I know it was. Do I hate that it was stopped? Most likely, but, it's just things happen, man, and God's grace maybe for somebody else, you know what I mean? And me, because it could have went bad and I just, which I felt like it was a setup, truthfully. Everything that I really I seen so many setups, so many times somebody tried to set me up on me where I don't even, I be trying not to bite into nothing. I was just thinking about that when I was talking about my boy when he went and got his big brother and everything like that, right? And that happened to me where my little brother, he came and hollered at me. I was at the house one day. I came by. I was in the front yard, and he was like, "Hey, man, I don't know why these dudes is tripping like this on me, And I was like, like what? Yeah, I don't know why they keep tripping on me or something. Immediately went over there, like, and it could have went all bad, and I wasn't expecting trying to. I was just really trying to really figure out what was going on. I mean, nobody touched my little brother or nothing, so there was no reason to like really, but I was trying to figure it out. Oh, excuse me. But I've noticed too, for some reason, you'll have something that'll have you where you don't or can't figure it out because something else went bad. You know what I mean? So you just got to watch yourself, man. But I almost got myself, like I was just talking about my buddy about how he went and got his big brother and they ended up going to catch a murder case, And I almost seen that too, you know what I mean? I've seen it so many different ways. It's amazing. I got I got documentation of so many FBI, DEA, all that crap, just bull crap, like just they thinking they know my program and hitting. Like, hey, yeah, yeah, it's on. This is, yeah, or whatever. I don't know what they doing, but you know, uh, that's what's been going on, man. So I be like trying to really stay focused from not allowing myself to get caught up in no traps with no women, none of that stuff. You know, I married a woman that was continuously, I mean, actually even just said the hell with it and was like, I'm going to just put you in jail, shoot, because I don't know what, maybe she had another man, or I don't know what it could have been. It didn't make no sense at all. You know, I had the worst headache that day. I went to go lay down, man. She got to screaming and yelling and going crazy, and I didn't pay it no mind because I just didn't have the energy that day, you know? And, excuse me. And then the boys come up in the room like, hey, you know, hey, we need to talk to you. For what? What you need to talk to me for? And you know, they took me to jail. I mean, I stayed in jail for like 2 weeks for nothing. No charges, nothing. I was like, wow, what is this? You know what I mean? I done caught a case by somebody writing a declaration on me. Hold up, homie. Did you hear what I just said? I had to look it up to see what a declaration was. You know, basically, it's just something that somebody write up and tell on you. You know what I mean? Man, I done seen it all kind of different ways, homie. So me biting into somebody's bull crap, I ain't going for it. You know, I don't care. And I done had some situations that really done got up under my skin, but I had to take it in a whole nother way because I felt the trap. You know, I felt the trap. You know, but I know, you know, it's a lot of people that got out of jail, probably supposed to be still in jail, you know, probably still trying to find cases, and, you know, and then you got people in jail that's fighting cases, you know, that want to be out of jail, and they sick them folks on you. You know, they know who's doing what. They know who is most likely doing what. You know, they don't know who's doing what. Like, they most likely assume, you know, like, I mean, I've been seeing it all since for the past 10 years, 12 years, like, with not even, put it like this, I had a dispensary, like, you know, we'll hook you up with a driving job, you know. I'm like, man, I don't want no driving job selling no weed. Are you crazy? Not like that. I mean, and that's crazy, you know what I mean? And they hustling, they making money like a mug. I'm seeing them, you know, and I'm like, nah, I'm cool on that one. I can't see that one. Or I get smoked or something on a call or some random. That's kind of like an escort or something, you know, going just on some random calls, you know. But you going to a hotel or you going to something. You ain't just going. I mean, most time I'm sure you probably going like to people's houses or whatever it might be. But you know. You know, it's up in the air what could happen, you know. But it's more of a, with that, it's more, excuse me, golly, it's more, I just finished eating, Lord. Oh, um, it's just more of a lot of selfishness right now, man. And people will really go bad, And I done seen it all kind of ways. I got a buddy, man, went and, I kind of, he needed a lawyer. I done bailed him out of jail, out of town. He done lost money of mine, all kind of crap, right? But he a little hustler. He do his thing, whatever. He ended up getting 100 years, right? But, one day, I don't even know what the hell he was thinking about. I don't know if he was tripping or I don't know what was on his mind. But he went in my lawyer's office and went off on the secretary and just like, I don't know, he down. I mean, but that got to be a little bit more tamed when it, and he can hold a conversation. His folks, his daddy, rest in peace, was a police officer, and, mom's was cool, just working, middle class family, and what I will say though, and he down, but certain things I couldn't comprehend that. But my lawyer was mad at me about that, like he never said he was mad at me, but our whole relationship changed, you know what I mean? And I never understood why. I understood from that something, I wasn't there to actually see what had happened. But I'm like, dude, why you do that? You know what I mean? What was the purpose of that, Like, what was he tripping on? He went in the office, went off on the secretary. I don't know how it actually went, but he scared the hell out of her or something. My lawyer had called me like, hey, yeah, man, hey, man. I'm like, huh? You sure? Like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm like, wow. Hollered at him and junk, Like, oh, I apologize. But see, and I didn't have him on to tell me F my whole every situation about anything got to do with me and tell me I apologize. And you know what I mean? I mean, that's a blessing, but that shouldn't even, certain things shouldn't even occur, you know what I mean? There's no reason for it to occur. And when you I can understand a stranger, but not nobody you know. I can understand a stranger, but not nobody you know what I mean? Go bad like that, but hey, it go bad all kind of ways. Money is something, man. I've seen some amazing things what people do when money involved. Lord have mercy, boy. And I done seen what people would do to you that just hate you. I done seen what people would do to you that just despise you, because it's like, man, I done been out here my whole life. I ain't turned down nothing around here. So always been ready, always been on point, always, all that, you know what I mean? Whatever, on whatever. But that stuff ain't, you know what I mean? Shoot, I feel like me going to be able to take care of my grandma and buy groceries, or my mama, or, take care of my family members and do what I need to do to make sure people are all right, that's around me and stuff like that. That's something, that's worth it, and it's like, when you have situations like that, man, then you can never see it coming though. But you can feel it a lot of times. You can't always feel it. You can't always see it until it's already done. When I speak about, a lot of things, and when I say it's and that, it's already done, basically, is because of a lot of times it be like that. You never really know that you conned until you conned, until the con is gone, you know what I mean? Or whatever it might be. So, just gotta stay focused,